Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a 2019 Vans High Standard Linerless DX snowboard boot. It's designed for park freestyle riding for beginner to advanced level riders that want a very skatey, loose style boot that still has a little bit of support, but it's going to feel more like a kind of like skate shoe with a lot of lateral and medial movement. This is a pretty incredible piece because there's not very many people in the marketplace right now or brands doing a linerless style construction. Vans has done this before. Back in the kind of like mid 90s, they released something called the Lemming. I remember one of my old buddies, Jake, had a pair, and I think my brother had another brand's pair of linerless boots, but there's not very many brands, again, really doing this. It has a feel and flex rating of about a 2. And that's both laterally, medially, and then over the top of that toe side edge. There's a traditional style lace, and then of course a power strap. I like power straps because generally when I rock snowboard boots, I like the top section super tight and the lower section kind of loose for better circulation. But the shell, as you see, has like this kind of like abrasion resistant style material. The laces tend to and look actually to go down quite a bit further. Put a pan over the top of that and it almost may look like a regular just old skate shoe. A great thing about these things is even though they're linerless, they're still heat moldable, and they have something called a heat retention layer of both underneath your footbed and of course wrapping and surrounding the toe box. So that keeps the heat inside the boot and keeps the cold weather out the boot. These have, of course, quality. They're made by Vans. Vans have been making boots for 25 years. That's a really long time. They've been making shoes for since 1966. But there's quality in the construction, of course, durability. They have one of the best teams around, and they need boots that fit really well. Now, the thing that really looks great about these things right out of the box is actually the tongue. Now, the tongue, it may kind of like surprise you because why would the tongue matter? Well, there's actually quite a bit of cushion, and because it's a linerless style boot, there needs to be comfort. So this tongue is actually probably one of the most plush ones that I've seen around. Inside, you'll kind of see some more contours, 3D kind of like arch supports or J-bars, and then a footbed. It's called a V1 style footbed. It's actually pretty plain and simple. Now, just to give you a heads up, this is a sample boot. This is it's not the actual run, and inside of this you see this is actually a V2 footbed. The High Standard Linerless has a V1 footbed, so just imagine this without the black. It's basically a single density EVA, a little bit of arch support, a little bit of a heel cradle, and a moisture wicking style fabric with perforations on the toe area for a little bit of breathability. So that's basically what you'll find inside of here, the V1. And then again, yeah, this is a linerless style design, but it's still heat moldable. It's still made out of the same style, ultra cush style foam, dual density that you find in basically the rest of the line with the V1, V2, and V3 style liners. It's actually pretty dang lightweight, and I can imagine as people start to ride this, as they start to break in, they'll probably start by just having these lower sections tight. They want to tighten the upper section with a power strap. They can definitely do that. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of riders out there, whether they be jibbers or jumpers, they're going to be on this boot, and there's going to be a lot of really unique style coming out of the 2019 season because of the linerless boots. Where some boots tend to be just a little bit more stiff towards the nose and towards the tail, where you kind of like blocks your movement or limits the amount of mobility that you have. These ones you're going to be able to allow riders to do some pretty crazy stuff. Another great thing about this high standard, it's actually part of a high standard style collection. There's 3 boots. There's this, the High Standard OG, which was basically called the High Standard last year, and then the V66 from last season is now turning into the High Standard Pro. So there's 3 different kinds of boots within the High Standard collection. This is the linerless version. An awesome piece, of course, that you can check out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of this thing here. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there, and hopefully, yeah, I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.